Thank you. To me, I would like to say that it's really a great pleasure to be here year after year in October within this area, which is outside of the Euro-Asian area and which is authoritative. It's an authoritative place where we get together and where we also meet Prodi. Prodi also came to visit us in St. Petersburg, and now the three formats are the three places where we tend to discuss mostly the mutual relations with the Euro-Asian Union, the European Union, and what's been done in our arena. In the year 2015, the economic Euro-Asian Union has turned into a reality, no longer a plan. We are actively working in order to implement all of its decisions, envisaging the creation of common markets in the fields where we still need to remove limitations and bans. We decided that January the 1st, 2016 is going to be the deadline to create a common market for medicines and pharmaceutical products. Then for the year 2018, the idea is the one that we are going to establish a common market for energy. And no later than the 2025, we will create a common market for oil and petrol gas and oil products. And we are currently actively solving the problem of service markets. So we are going ahead, taking steps. Some time ago, the strategic document was adopted up to the year 2013. And this is what transforms all of these aspects. And this is what, as we said, we extended ourselves. We added the Armenians and the Kyrgyzstan. And for the market, it's going to be a great advantage because by investing in any such states, we know that there is going to be great access to a large market. I recently looked at the statistics this year alone. In just 8 months, the exports of the Italian companies in the territory of the Euro-Asian Union was reduced by 36%, and then the supplies to the Russian Federation were reduced by 40%. That's a substantial drop. And at the same time, the Italian companies in Kyrgyzstan were increasing exports by 70%. Obviously, the volumes cannot be compared to the Russian Federation with the White Russia, but the trend is interesting because when your business already sees some advantages, interaction advantages with some alliances and unions, and when we know that the advantages are showing the benefits already. This year, the Kazakhstan, as we know, is about to ratify its own entrance within the Worldwide Trade Association. Let's hope that Russia as well will complete the process, and all of the members of our union will soon be members of the OMC. So, first the Russian Federation, then Kazakhstan will be accessing the OMC and are going to be incorporated in the base of our own union. So again, as business, you only will obtain advantages, you only will get advantages. So we heard that the interaction affects so many states. This year we signed an agreement on the free trade with Vietnam. We started our talks and negotiations with another series of states, and it's going to be very important to know that the request will be coming from many places in the world, and that the economic agreements and trade agreements envisage other forms, such as the Memorandum of Interaction and Cooperation. Recently we signed one with Mongolia, Chile, and Peru. And the interaction of all of these countries is very broad. In May this year, still another decision was taken in principle. We started economic negotiations with the China Republic, and we are not just talking of free trade, because there is no preferential character here, but it's a substantial one. I'd like to say that this is a substantial agreement. In May, another decision was taken whereby we will start working to bring together the project of Economic Union and Euro-Asian Union and the Chinese initiative of the Silk Route. And we know that in the framework of this activity, while attempting to bring together the two projects, we will probably be capable of creating a common economic space between the Economic Union, the Euro-Asian Union, and the Republic of China, the People's Republic of China. Now let's see, what does this have to do with the European relations? And we know that this is something which envisages mutual completeness. Europe on the one side will have an Eastern cooperation, and vice versa, the People's Republic of China and the other Asian Pacific states will have new outlets, new markets in Europe, thanks to the Silk Route. And let's remember that the greatest traveler was Marco Polo, the Italian traveler. And we believe that this Eastern initiative, which is a very recent one, will have to be compensated with another initiative. And we know that both Russia and other states belonging to the Euro-Asian Economic Union have been discussing for so many years. That is the creation of a common space between the Economic Union, the Euro-Asian Economic Union, and the European Union. And last year, I said that we were worried of the absence of direct contact between the European Union and the Economic Euro-Asian Union. And I also said that we couldn't allow for the European Union and the Euro-Asian Economic Union were to carry out a given role of Montecchi and Capoletti by just quarreling because of reasons that are completely forgotten. Now, we know that our two unions, the European and the Euro-Asian Economic Union, are now going towards a new partnership collaboration phase. And what Igishnievich was saying was that now it's up to the European Union to respond and to react. So we really expect great things from the Italian business, European businesses, as a driver of the relations between the two unions. We've had similar meetings with European business representatives in many European countries, and the assumption was always the same. Let's try and establish good relations, sound relations as soon as possible. And we believe that creating the partnership relations between the Union, the Economic Euro-Asian Union and the European Union, and with the Euro-Asian Economic Union and the People's Republic of China, stands as a reaction whereby we intend to create a new real economy. We are convinced that the creation of new units, such as the new union, is standing like something which will lead towards a global economy. We said that both the United States of America are actively involved in the process of creating some partnerships, and they already have set up a partnership which is a Trans-Pacific partnership. There are some negotiations for a transatlantic partnership, but the United States have been showing to us how to work when confronted with equivalent partners, such as the Europeans on the one side and the Asia-Pacific region on the other. Now, we are ready as well to work with Asia-Pacific regions and countries and with the European countries in the European region. So we believe that today the European Union will have to take up a decision and complete the work that was carried out towards the Atlantic Union and to work with the Union, Economic Euro-Asian Union. We are ready to do so, at least. Thank you.